Everyone, Matthew here, and I am amongst the pentas. We have lots of varieties, and we're introducing Pollinator Month with this video in the beginning of June. And I'm looking at bumblebees, and I'm looking at honeybees, and I'm looking at these penta flowers, and we'll get some B-roll of some close-ups of these penta flowers, but the openings in the center that holds the nectar and the pollen is very small. And these bumblebees' heads are very large and they don't fit inside. So, some of our little buzzing friends are not always pollinating. Sometimes they're robbing. They're like little bandits. How are they little bandits? Well, they're bypassing the pollen at the top because they can't fit their heads in. And they're going on the back side of the flower, cutting a hole in it and sucking the nectar out. I've seen this happen time and time again. So a lot of times we'll see the bumblebees and the bees around the flowers and we think they're pollinating. But unless they can get their heads inside, they're actually just robbing. They're getting the nectar. So the hummingbirds and the butterflies actually have ways to actually get the nectar and also benefit the flower by pollinating it. So different types of flowers, different sizes of flowers are important to have in your garden. The diversity is what really brings in the most varieties of pollinators and bandits, little robbers who like to suck the nectar out and bypass the pollen. But it's also going to attract the most variety. So variety of flowers equals variety of pollinators, and we have lots of options. And we have lots of options year-round. So I want to encourage you all, if you're into attracting beneficial pollinators, if you're into sustaining our insect populations and helping them thrive, visit the garden center multiple times a year. So in the spring, yes, we have a really great selection here of different pollinator plants. We're going to talk more about those as the month goes on, and even in this video. But different times a year, the farms have different crops available. So yes, we'll see a lot of variety in the spring, but we'll also see some plants in the summer that we don't see in the spring. Fall, winter, we're also going to be seeing some other varieties that we don't see during the other seasons. So come throughout the year if you want to build your pollinator garden, and you will find the largest selection that way to really bring in the largest diversity of insects.